Hi guys, John here from Optics Warehouse. So today we're going to be looking at an old favourite. We're going to go back to the Delta Styker. So we've got both models here. We've got the 5 to 50 and we've got the 4.5 to 30. So we're going to start with the 5 to 50. So this is the same scope as what I use for my field target, but also it's more than capable to do pretty much anything you want it to do. It will work as a stalking scope, although it's a bit heavy. It will work as a target scope, be it for, as I say, the air rifles, your bench rest, 2.2 rimfire bench rest, moving up to your F-class, your real long range, 1,000-yard plus. This one will do everything you throw at it. So, why is that? It's built in a 34mm tube, so it gives you 100 MOA or 29mm of internal adjustment. So it relieves the fact of needing MOA to get out to most of them longer ranges, but obviously depending on the calibre, you will still have to use MOA to boost it out, say if you're going to go 1250 plus yards. So, with the Stryker, some of the features of this one from the older one, you've got the locking turrets now. So lift up, twist round and push down. Nice feature on these as well. You can see your indicator there for how many revolutions you've gone round. Nice and clear, really easily visible. To do your zero stop on this, we've got a video that's online already. And all it is removing that cap there and there's a little locking ring. That works the same whether it's the 5 to 50 or the 4.5 to 30. So it's nice and simple and easy to set up. So nice feature about these as well. Little slot there, that allows you to put a lever in there, which the Delta comes with, to easily change the magnification. So you've not got any extra outlay on a throw lever to make it easier, it comes with it already prepared. On the 5 to 50 model here, if you turn this around and set that to 40, that's where the reticle on these subtend. So it doesn't matter whether you go for the DLS3, DLS2 or DLR1, they are all for 40 magnification. So once again, obviously that will be where it correctly subtends. If you half that, it's still nice and easy to set up being on 20 and 10. You've just got to work out the distances between the marks on there and your target, and it works at all of them magnifications with correctly subtending. Windage on these. Obviously it's not a zero stop on the windage because you're going to want to turn it both ways, but it has got the same feature of the pull out, push down to lock it and twist it. Once again, if you want to reset the zero, it's the same feature as the top. Loosen that ring and you can reset that back to the 0 point. And it also tells you how many revolutions you've gone from the windage, the same as it does on your elevation. 56mm objective on these allows a hell of a lot of light through, along with that 30mm tube and the top quality Japanese glass. And that's another reason why it sets the Delta Styker above so many other scopes for the price that you pay for it. So side wheel focus on this, nice large turret there, so it's really easy to turn. Obviously side wheels are available from Delta and many other aftermarket manufacturers depending on what you want to use the scope for. And also you've got the illumination on the side. So that's only red illumination on this. It only lights up the dot in the centre, which is a 1/8 dot. But the illumination on there only really comes into play from about number 6 onwards. Anything lower than that, you don't really see it unless you've got a really, really dark target or you're shooting in very, very dark conditions. So that pretty much sums up the 5 to 50. Oh, just one thing to add to that actually. With the adjustments on there, they used to be 1/8 MOA and then for the milrad, it was 0.1 milrad adjustments. They've now changed that with the milrad ones for it to be 0.05. So you've got that finer adjustment and it brings it closer in line with the MOA variant. So there really isn't much separating them. It just depends on what you prefer to work with. So moving on to the 4.5 to 30 here. As you can see, it's a shorter scope. This is a first focal plane one. Now the reason why they don't boost the magnification up to the 50 mag, obviously as you increase the magnification, the reticle gets a lot larger. If they did that to the point where you did that to 50 mag or to a size where it would be usable at 50 mag, you turn it down to 4.5 mag and it makes the reticle nigh on unusable because of how small it is. Obviously, because of the magnification range on this, it is actually visible at 4.5. It is difficult, but it is usable. So once again, this scope comprises many of the same features as the 5 to 50. It is built in a 34mm tube, gives you the 29mm of adjustment. You don't get these in an MOA unfortunately, so it is all mil based. They give you 3 different reticles in this one as well, more of a hunting orientated one and 2 separate target type ones, obviously depending on your situation and how you like the reticle to be portrayed in your scope. That's entirely up to you. There is not a wrong choice on which one suits you. So as I say, one piece tube, same magnification lever that you're allowed to put in there. And as you twist it, as you can see, they are quite stiff to turn, but once you put that lever in there, it completely transforms how easy that is to move. So that pretty much sums up the 4.5 to 30 and the 5 to 50. Obviously, as I said before, and I can't reiterate this enough, the Delta Styker, for the money, is probably the best scope pound for pound out there for a multi-purpose, multi-use scope. Really is a game changer. So if you need any more information or you'd like to know anything more about it, please give us a call or drop us an email. And thanks for watching.